Alright guys, welcome to chapter 4 of your AZ training. Welcome back to my channel guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the content, and please subscribe guys. Alright guys, let's get into chapter 4, the vehicle system. Okay, so the electrical system in your tractor is a complex and important system. Without the electricity, you couldn't start your engine, run the light, utilize the instruments and the gauges. Therefore, it is important to understand the system because it serves many purposes. The tractor trailer is made up of many systems, guys, with each system doing its own specific job. However, all these systems, they work effectively together. The frame, this is the backbone of the tractor and the infrastructure. So the frame is the infrastructure around everything that's inside the tractor trailer. The frame is somewhat connected to every system in the tractor trailer, guys. The engine mount is attached to the frame, and that is what holds the engine together. The frame supports the suspension system, which in return supports the axle. So the suspension system supports the axle. So the frame, it consists of 2 steel rails and cross members that runs the entire length of the vehicle. All right, suspension system, guys, let's get into that. This is made up of spring and spring hangers, which duties to basically support, distribute, and carry the entire weight of the truck. The 2 types of suspension systems are airbag suspension, which is airbags that are placed between the axles and the frame of the tractor trailer. And the second is a spring leaf suspension, which are narrow metal strips that are bolted together. It pretty much acts as a shock absorber, basically, for going over potholes, and it also supports the vehicle braking system. So a shock absorber, guys, just so you guys are aware of what that is, it reduces the motion of the vehicle when it's traveling over uneven surfaces such as a pothole or speed bumps. So the axle connects the wheel to the tractor trailer, which supports the tractor weight and the cargo. Each axle has specific tasks. The front tractor axle connects the steering mechanism and the brake, while the rear axle, also known as the drive axle, transfer powers from the engine to the drivetrain. All axles are either dead or live. Dead axles are not powered. However, live axles are powered, and it's usually hollow inside. Okay, so let's get into the engine system, guys. The engine, this provides the vehicle's power, which is fueled by diesel or either gasoline, guys. The engine is used in tractors and trailers, or internal combustion engine. Both these engines burn fuel from inside enclosed chambers, which is called cylinders, guys. This is where the power generated to turn the wheel and pull the trailer. Each cylinder has spark plugs. The spark plugs is normally dark gray, a crank, which is normally purple, and a piston, which is normally yellow. The piston is like a plunger, guys, that fits snugly against the cylinder wall, and it moves up and down in motion. So the purpose of the cylinder, guys, is to transfer force from expanding gas in the cylinder to the crankshaft. In a gasoline engine, guys, the fuel air mixture is ignited by the electrical sparks. However, in a diesel engine, the extreme compression of the fuel air mixture in the cylinder and by the piston squeeze it so much that the diesel is ignited. In cold weather, diesel fuel creates a crystal wax. These crystals make starting the vehicle and operating the vehicle extremely difficult. Well, not extremely difficult, but it makes it difficult, guys. Truck driving in colder weather should have a fuel system heater, which heats the fuel tank. And a fuel tank, guys, this is a tank that stores the gas, just so you guys are aware, or the fuel. In a diesel engine, the fuel heating system collects the wax crystal and melts them. So it creates a friction to generate a heat line, and the fuel travels through the boil through a boiler, guys. It also returns the fuel to the fuel tank via fuel return. All right, guys. Now let's take a look into the vehicle lubrication system. This is what distributes oil to parts of the engine. The oil, as it keeps the moving parts from rubbing together and decreases friction between these parts. By reducing friction, you increase the engine efficiency and extend the life of these parts. The lubrication system also prevents loss of pressure between the piston and the cylinder walls by forming an oil seal between these parts, guys. Finally, engine oil absorbs shocks by forming a cushion between the surface subjected to shock. Okay, full flow system, bypass system, and combination of full flow and bypass system are the three types of filtering system, guys. So there are three types of filtering systems, as I mentioned: the full flow system, the bypass system, and the combination of both. Bypass system filters a small amount of the oil, while the full flow system is all the oil that is leaving the oil pump passes through the oil filter. And in the combination of the full flow and the bypass system, this is the best filtration system, guys. So guys, as heat can destroy the engine, a cooling system is needed to keep the temperature down. So the cooling system, it would circulate through the engine block and cylinders head and to keep the engine cool. A tracted charging circuit has 7 parts, guys. The battery, the alternator or generator, the voltage regulator, the ammeter, the voltmeter, the electrical wires, and the battery cables. The black box in the truck is the battery. It supplies power to the rest of the vehicle's electrical system. The alternator or generator, it recharges the battery when it loses electricity. The voltmeter, it shows whether the battery is being charged properly. The voltage regulator, it keeps the battery voltage from getting too high and prevents overcharging. Let's get into something else, guys. Roll stability. So this is avoiding tip overs based on how the cargo is packed, the length, and everything with regards to the vehicle tipping over. So roll stability is it basically slows down the vehicle to prevent a rollover, which normally happens when the vehicle is trying to change direction or trying to make a turn. So the roll stability system, it continuously is monitoring the steering and the vehicle's direction. So roll stability would only intervene if it detects loss of steering control. The transmission is a box of gears that's located behind the clutch. The clutch and the transmission looks like it's an extension of the engine. The transmission, it adjusts the power generated by the engine, so it provides the right speed and torque for the job. So behind the transmission is a propeller called the drive shaft. So the drive shaft, guys, is normally it's a hollow steel shaft that runs from the transmission to the rear of the vehicle. At each end of the drive shaft, there is a universal joint. It's also called a U-joint. A universal joint, it can move in any direction, basically up, down, left, right. So let's say the rear axle is moving up and down, guys, with the wheel. While the transmission is also moving very slowly. So the U-joint lets the propeller shaft turn, even though its second end are shifting in relation to one another, guys. So there are 2 types of differential in today's trucks, guys: the differential and the interaxle differential. Both of these divides the axles in half and allowing each to spin independently. The differential, it provides power from the drive shaft to the axles. When taking corners, the outside wheels, they rotate, guys, a lot faster than the inside wheels. This is made possible because of the differential. The interaxle differential should remain, guys, in the unlocked position when the vehicle is on the road in good weather condition. So just an FYI, guys, just before we end this chapter, the after cooler cools the intake air from the turbocharger to a safe temperature. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe my video. I am working to 5, 10, working to some subscribers, guys. Subscribe.